I was recently thinking how when I was a teenager, it was like an early YouTube ages, it was golden years of YouTube, I think. And I really wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to make videos, but I never did. And I was thinking, like, why didn't I start doing what I wanted? I blame my parents for that though. It's not that they not encouraged me, no, they disencouraged me, if that is the word in English. They disencouraged me to even be in spotlight or having any attention on myself. And for what? That makes sense that I came to feminism in such early age, because literally my parents would not let me to go to dance classes, although I really wanted to dance when I was a child. Then they didn't let me to sing, just be in the spotlight or like having any attention on me. In my very conservative family, in my culture just in general, meant, well, in the mind of my parents, it meant that I would kind of ruin my reputation and I would never find a husband. And it's so sick for me to think about, how can you ruin my dream because you want me to get married? My mom now is surprised when I say that I don't want to get married ever. It's just so... it makes me sick, honestly. But now I'm thinking that, oh my, I'm doing this to myself. I'm being as cruel to myself as my parents were. I kind of put pressure on myself for doing things and chasing my dreams and creating stuff, but at the same time, I don't recognize and I don't acknowledge the fact that there's so much in me that is scared or ashamed of being in a spotlight because it's engraved in me. And in generations of my culture, in my family, generations of people, of women who could not have a voice, who could not be in a spotlight because that would, whatever, ruin their reputation, which is so important, isn't it? Oh my god. I can't. Now that I'm 24, and I feel the most unfulfilled that I was, I think, ever in my life, because although I do some stuff, I don't have a fear of singing in front of people anymore. I'm way more confident. Still, it's so engraved in you, this shame. I really just want to talk, and I think I need to get comfortable with talking to camera. I should look there. Actually, not at myself. Maybe because this year was so hard on me, it almost made me not care about anything else rather than my dreams and really important things in life, like connections with people and creating. I didn't value it as much and I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now. I think after nihilistic thoughts about how it all doesn't really matter, like what's the point of it all, the next stage is there are things that actually matters to me, and that's what I want to do or cherish in my life. That's why I'm less ashamed of doing anything, literally. Publishing this video, no, that's not the word, uploading uploading the video on the internet. Even, like, I don't care, even if people who know me in real life would watch it. They don't even know English, by the way. I don't really care. Like, I couldn't care less. I just, like, whatever. And also, so I'm a poetess. I write poems. And recently I was in this, it's like a poetry battles, I think. I really wanted to win. I was rehearsing so much. I was preparing myself and I thought it through. I was like very immersed in the preparation and I really wanted to win, but I got kicked out in like the first round. And the most shocking part for me was that I was not sad at all. I didn't feel upset. I didn't drop any single tear, which is so not me, because I'm very emotional and I would cry at anything. But at that time, at the moment, I was so happy because I read my poem on the stage. I did it exactly the way I wanted to, and I put exactly what I wanted to, like exact feelings and sensations that I want to put in it. I was just proud of myself for doing it and for doing it exactly the way I wanted to, and not getting all shy or ashamed of my performance. And then I realized that I don't need validation for my poems, because I know that I like them and I know they're good and I love them, and I have people in my life, or just not in my life, just random people who love them, my poems, and who feel them most importantly. For me, I did care deeply about the whole competition and about poems and about being recognized by fellow poets, but at the same time, I didn't need that validation for my own safety and to not feel ashamed. The experience of not being upset whatsoever with the outcome, it was so new to me. I think that also helped me to start now and to do this. I don't really care about validation from people about me as a person, as a human being, but when it comes to art, I think that's where I'm most vulnerable at. When it comes to art, I do rely on that validation from other people, especially fellow artists. It was the first time I experienced to not have, like, it's not that I don't care, I deeply care, but at the same time, I don't need the validation to feel safe and to feel not ashamed of what I'm doing, and to still feel very confident and grounded at my work, which is such a good feeling. And I want to feel it in music as well. That is all what I wanted to say, honestly. I just needed to get this out of me because it was in my mind constantly, and I talk to myself all the time when I'm alone at home. If you're at this point of the video, thank you for listening to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you. Bye.